Morning, everyone. Welcome to my talk. My name is Rochelle McDonald, and I'm a grandparent raising a grandchild with severe and multiple complex disabilities. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the problems that face a lot of grandparents, in as much about the lack of support. We find that the system doesn't really cater for grandparents. I have been to see a senator and other politicians, and the way legislation is written in Australia at the present time was drafted and accepted in the 1950s, when grandparents were seen as not part of a family. However, that's changed. For us, we didn't have any idea that this was going to happen. Probably none of you would either. You would never expect it to happen. It's been life-changing, as I've said in the past. And what we found is that we made the mistake of preparing for our retirement by saving diligently since we've been 18 and so, and saved super. And we expected to retire, be a grey nomad, I suppose, travel overseas, do all those things that everyone else in our age group is doing. But we're in a double penalty because we're self-funded retirees. Consequently, we don't qualify for Centrelink. We're outside the picture. We had to fight to get a healthcare card for our grandson, and currently we are finding it quite trying and very, very expensive. Because of our grandson's difficulties and disability, I'm unable to work at all. So I had a business which I closed, and I've become a full-time mummy. And this has been so rewarding and so frustrating, so tiring. It's led me on different paths, and let me say, never expected any of it. This journey, and really what I'm talking about today, is the lack of support, financial support from the government of Australia, really. We're seen in our role as volunteers. Volunteers. We're looked upon as volunteers. Anyone out there looking after their grandchild in their retirement, or grandchildren, you're not a volunteer. No way. And yet, that's the recognition. Get invited to the volunteer of the week, volunteer of the year. Makes my blood boil. Don't know how you feel about it, but certainly it's not something I consider myself to be. I'm an important role model. I'm his mother. I take the mothering role. His mother left many years ago. He doesn't have any memories of her, except from photos, which is so sad. Going back to the structure of support, if grandparents have got access to Centrelink, it does make it a little easier. However, what we're finding is that grandparents are actually quite poor. A lot of those are on, and suddenly have 3 children come into your house, or one, as such as ourselves, who require everything in their life. And we've been there and done that years ago. And so we have to start buying again. And really, going to school is very expensive. School uniforms, the requirements that you have to have each for the kids, bags, shoes, sports, all these expectations that the other children take for granted. When grandparents struggle to provide all of this, and so some are forced to charities, others are forced to use second-hand shops, and so we're really, the way everything is structured, besides these children not having the support of their parents for one reason or another, are actually not supported by the government in reality, and in many cases are made to feel a bit of a nuisance, really. Grandparents love their grandchildren. They bring an extra joy, a different joy. You've been there and done it before, so this time it's actually quite pleasurable. And you know that they're going to grow up. You do know that. No matter how tiresome, how difficult they are, you do know that they'll get through it. So what I'd like to say to all of you today is, don't give up. And I'll speak to you again. Okay, bye.